And got Billy.
Billy.
Lightning range. Lightning collection.
This is the back of the box. And
Some. Oh, that's pretty good.
there's a close look. I'll try not to tilt it.
Probably a... I don't know how I usually do it.
I tend to push the middle and
The mist.
yeah, no, other way from behind. It's got a lightning effect.
Ooh. Oh, it's gold. Blue and gold this time. It's the middle. He's coming. Very cool.
So got the usual sort of articulation. Because there have been a couple of people that have sort of mentioned about the helmet as well and the paintwork, but if you look, actually his is pretty good.
Except a little bit of patching there. Missing.
Oh, really? Or on the shoulder?
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, you're going to get that on a lot of the MMPR ones.
It's pretty good though.
Mm.
And then that breaking thing. Sort of.
It looks like that's really in there. They haven't put any tape over it, have they?
No.
Okay.
But a bit.
So this video is for age 13 years and over. So what did you do? What did you do to the blade? What happened?
I bent it a little.
Oh, is it bad?
Not really, but
I can't see anything. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty pliable plastic.
yeah. And then get the power lamp, I think.
I think it was the power lamps.
Huh. It's pretty good. There's just a little bit of blue on the grey.
Oh, it's a look. Yeah, that's a bit of a
It's still very cool.
issue, but
Still very cool.
yeah, I like how they painted the coin on there as well. I mean, it should be gold, not silver, I believe, but
Yeah,
it's still pretty good.
it's very cool. Guess the gold is on.
Yeah, on the buckle,
Yeah.
and it's pretty good. I'm trying to get it without it blurring too much, so I'm just gonna wait for it to catch back up. There you go. So you've got the detail on the morpher, which is pretty awesome. There you go.
And then looking at these. One, two, and they're pretty damn good. That one.
Sorry, just zoom in a little bit.
Whoops. They're very, very well done.
They also do connect with the bow as well, so you can make the power blaster.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Got that. And obviously I'm not going to take Billy's head out, but... Well, I guess I can. This said video. It's very well done.
Do you think it's a good likeness?
Sort of. Oh wow, they've actually put plastic on his actual glasses. They've actually done quite a really good job, but sort of.
Turn him around a bit.
Slightly.
It's like a cross between David Yost and my grandma. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Sort of look. I don't know, I think it's because they put rouge on his cheeks. It just makes it really weird.
Yep, I see it. Did he always have that chin?
I think they put a dimple in it.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure why.
I don't think that he had it originally. Unless it's very faint, but...
Yeah.
I think it's about... So I don't think...
Is it pretty easy to put in his hands? Because a couple of them were really tricky to sort of put in the weapons and stuff.
Huh. They really...
really does not want to go in there, okay.
Okay, we got it?
Yeah, got it.
But I don't know. Okay.
So can you do like a diagonal pose where he's got one hand at the top and one hand at the bottom?
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hopefully not.
Because the question will be, can you do the box pose? And I feel that's an important question.
Yeah. Like... Don't want to stuff it. Huh. It could. 1 second.
With a lot of work, apparently, yeah.
Yeah,
to be fair, a lot of the newer toys are very difficult to put things in their hands and to sort of pose them anyway.
I think it sort of goes like that.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Except it's a bit hard. I could probably do it, but I don't want to stuff his hand up too much.
I find that you get a lot of American reviewers go, "Oh, I use a hairdryer and stuff like that." I think in time, their grips loosen a little anyway.
Yeah. Because I remember the Pink Ranger. I tried. See the Pink Ranger or White Ranger. I was trying to put the sword in, and it just. No, it was White Ranger, I think, and I had so much trouble.
I was okay with mine. It did go in quite well. I had an issue more with the Red Ranger, which we'll comment on in another video.
Oh, hang on. It's very difficult, but it can be done. We stick that on there somehow.
Yeah.
Whoops.
In theory, because it's quite pliable. Yeah, because it's that, I'm trying to show, it's that rubbery plastic. So sometimes what they tend to do is have a little bit of a slit.
An opening,
like that. Yeah. And you can just wrap it around.
Like that. Sort of.
Oh, see, now that looks pretty cool. I do like that.
Right.
I will say, in relation to quality control, we did go through the entire... Let me just get my hand out of the way. We did go through the entire store looking for the best looking ones there, and there were ones with slight paint issues to the helmet. The one that I picked up has a little bit of a paint scuff on the chest. It's not something that I am overly worried about in respect, because I think it will just wipe off.
I can show another.
Yeah. So just to show what I'm talking about is the helmet on this one is a lot better than some of them that were in the store, but you can see that sort of paint scuff there on the chest, but I'm pretty sure that will just come up straight off, so I'm not overly concerned about that. The only thing I will say on yours is, and I'll try and zoom in to show, steady up the camera, is there's a little bit of white bleeding on the neck on there. But again, I think that's something that can be easily resolved.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of the, probably needs a blue pen.
Yeah, or it could just be one of those things where you just gently rub your finger off and it could come off.
Yeah.
But just kind of bear in mind that...
Might need a bit of white there.
Yeah, it's not as... not, unfortunately, as accurate as the first wave in relation to... what do you call it?
First wave lightning collection.
Yeah, no, I mean quality control. That's
sorry,
what I was
quality
looking for.
control.
Yeah. It's not as good with the quality control on this wave. But considering, current world events, that's got to be sort of...
It's really good. I'm very happy with it because...
I think it looks awesome. Yeah.
Because with what we used to have in the 90s, which were the bold, big-chested... The bold
beefy rangers.
Even the pink and yellow rangers had, looked like,
beefcake. Beefcake. Yeah, it was definitely when you're a kid, you want your toys to look more like a comic book.
Yeah.
To jump out and be that sort of muscular looking character, where these are a little bit more accurate, I would say, like somewhere in between the TV show and what you would expect from a toy line anyway.
Yeah, more realistic. And
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he was in the box when I originally got him in. I think he was a bit turned, or it might have been the other one.
No, it was the other one I put back. His belt was loose.
Ah.
I know that they do that now. I'm not quite sure why. Where the White Ranger's belt was sort of glued on and it didn't move.
Whereas this one does move. I don't want to move it. Yeah, because
a lot of people commented on the black Dino Charge Ranger's belt buckle not actually being glued in and you could physically move it around.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if that's just something they're not applying anymore or whether it's accidental. It's a difficult one to really shape because... With the mould, you would assume that the mould would be pretty much identical for each of the ranges.
Not
just
much
paint
difference.
them. Yeah, you just paint them differently.
Yeah, apart from the women having a bit of a chest, a bust. Sorry.
Yeah. But we have noticed. So that's the thing with the belts is that the belts are different between the ranges. It's not a stock belt where you can't see what the coin is.
Yeah. They are different.
They are different. So that is something. So I wonder if that's why maybe they weren't glued in place. Like they're supposed to be. It's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, because I guess if they use the same shape for the body except for the head, everything else is the same for the dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Yellow Ranger did, but if she had a chest or if she was...
No, they did use basically Kimberly's mould pretty much, but without the skirt.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so they seem to have a mould for the legs. But I will say, from my personal experience, from my collection over here, the legs on Trini were better than the legs on Kimberly. Yeah. So generally we would give this how many stars out of 5?
My inner fan wants to say 10 out of 10, but obviously I can't say that. I'm going to say a 9 out of 10.
You would say a 9 out of 10 if it was a 9 out of 10 rating?
Yeah, mainly because of the paint.
Yeah.
The paint. If that was all, I can fix that up. But yeah, I'd give it a 9. I
would say just purely because of kind of current world events, I would say 9 out of 10 as well.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, as much as I do want to go and be a little bit cruel and go, yeah, it's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I have to give them 9 because they were able to get these to the shops as quickly as they did.
Yeah.
And the minor nitpicks, they're minor nitpicks. Let's be honest. You're never going to get that figure that's 100% how you want it. You know, if you do, it's very rare.
Yeah. But I'm really happy with that.
It's a good figure.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I will send off and bye-bye.